What's up, everybody, and thanks for tuning back in to Wiz World TV. I am DJ Wiz, and I told you I had a special guest on the way. Today is the day. My girl Naja Wolfalk in the building. Tell her what's up.
What's up, man?
AKA Baby J on the show. We at the park, actually, man. Throwing a couple of hoops up there. Can I give them some stats right quick?
Go ahead.
I got to give y'all some stats. AJC AAA Player of the Year 2016. First team Georgia AAA All-State in 2014, 2015, 2016. Second team AAA Georgia All-State in 2013. I mean, that's just some of the stats right there.
Oh, no.
I mean, you've been doing your thing.
You know it.
I'm so proud of you. Peach County Trojan, I say, one of the best female players to ever come through Peach County Trojan. I mean, have you ever heard that before?
I have.
I'm telling you, that was a big, big stat. Let's take it back to day one. What can you remember the first time you ever grabbed a basketball? Can you remember that? 4 years old?
Out here with the parents.
Right here at South Beach
Right
Park?
here.
Wow, with the parents. Now we talking about the parents. I went to school with mom and the aunties. Did they give you any training?
You know they did. You know, all the running, the skills, it all came from them. Just picked it up from them.
I mean, we go all the way back to middle school. Can you remember just stepping onto the court, coming in? Because you've had the same number around the same times. Can you remember going into middle school, that first game? How did you feel? Just let's go back to the beginning.
It was nervous. I don't know. It was crazy. It was just like going out there, everybody watching, expecting you to do what they taught you to do, and it was just like, I just broke out second half. I just broke out. It came out.
I mean, it came out to the point where I've never seen anybody drive to the hole and they ain't scared to drive to the hole like you do. Where did that come from? The energy to just be able to go straight to the hoop.
Pop.
I mean, straight to the hoop.
Run. Just go through. Run.
Straight to the hoop, not worrying about being fouled. I mean, you've had great years as a Peach County Trojan. I mean, what does it mean to you? Let's go back to just coming in as a freshman, playing under Coach Cherry. Can you remember your freshman year? Let's take it back to your very freshman year at Peach County.
I remember when she first told me, you coming in, ain't no little leagues, you going straight to the big leagues, no JV, just go right in, you got the talent for it. So I just took it in.
Took it in from there?
Took it in from there, took everything I learned.
Wow. Now, your sophomore year, I can remember a game. Was this Henry County? 54 points?
Yeah, it's Henry County.
Break the school record, 54 points in the game. Take me back to that game. Let's go to that game.
It was all talk. We had already lost one time. And it was just like, I wasn't taking no another L from them. They was all talking, so it was just like, go in, play your hardest. And when nobody gonna step up, I had to do it myself. So I took it in myself and just took it in my way.
54 points. Do you think that's one of your biggest games at Fort Valley, one of your greatest accomplishments? Or what can you say was the biggest moment or one of your biggest moments?
That was one of my biggest moments.
Okay.
But then the finals to regions, I think it was my sophomore year too. When we played Carver County, I hit a buzzer beater to take us to the next round. And
wow.
It was amazing.
The best feeling.
Eyes closed, everything. I just walked away hoping it would drop, and that's all I remember. Everybody came out, and it was just amazing.
It's just like that. Now look, when we come back, matter of fact, I want to show some stats right now. Can we show some stats?
Yes.
Let's show some stats. So baby Jay, we got to show some stats. When we come back, we got to talk about what's about to happen now. We're going to go into the junior year. Let's talk about this last season, because y'all just had a great season.
We did.
We got to talk about it. You know, lost, I think, in the quarterfinals, right? But we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the school she's getting ready to go to. Y'all keep it locked. Naja, your boy DJ Wiz, it's Wiz World.
In order for me to play ball, like farther on, I have to get my work for, so I make sure I do my work in order so I can play because I love the game.
It's DJ Wiz, it's Naja Wolfalk, baby. One of the best shows ever. You got to keep it locked right here, because we talking basketball. It's definitely going down. Peach County Trojans, man, we've been talking about your freshman year, your sophomore year, your junior year, your senior year. Which year would you think would be the best for you? All of them were great, but which one would you consider the best season for you?
I would say my freshman year.
Freshman year?
Yeah.
Coming in, Coach Cherry, what were some of the things that she did to help you get that confidence? Because you've always been confident, but what were some of the things she taught you how to be confident and be a leader at such a young age and coming in as a freshman?
It was always the training. She'll put me to the side, you know, say something to me, get my mind back focused, and be like, hey, you gotta go out there. You let them know they're gonna listen to you, tell them. And I went out there and I did it, and it actually worked. So I was just like, took it in and just kept rolling with it.
One thing I like about you, it's not always about self. Someone, I think it was Tim Wilson I was talking about, he was telling me you're comparing more like a LeBron James. He was like, Naja, she don't have to, she'll get everybody involved, but she will take over the game if she needs to. Yeah. And that's what I like about you. What's so competitive? How are you able to get your teammates involved when you're out there on the court?
My mindset is to not go out and just be like, okay, first quarter, finna go out here and score. It's to go get everybody involved, and then when it's time to pick it up and I see like they slipping, then I'm gonna just take it in myself and do it. Then if we get up by a lot, then I'm just gonna distribute it until it's time for me to just pick it up again. So it's just do what you gotta do when you have to do it.
Now you've been heavily recruited ever since the 6th grade. Can you say 6th grade is probably when you start seeing some recruits? Let's talk about the recruiting process. How does it go? Like, you've been very popular all the way, you know, from 6th grade up until now. What are some of the schools? Let's talk about some of the schools who first reached out to you. Then we go tell everybody. Everybody already know, but we go talk to the ones that don't know where you're actually going. But talk about that recruiting process for us.
It's like, to most people it's stressful. To me it kind of was. It was like phone calls every day, you know, talking for hours. So it's like, it kind of got boring, but then again you think about it, it'd be like you work hard for this, so you know you're gonna suck it up and just do it. So 6th grade I couldn't get no calls, but like towards 8th grade I started getting the calls. It was just like everybody was blowing me up, and I was shocked coming from a town like this. So it was, you know, just gonna have to deal with it. I was excited, but it was like every D1 school basically. I had so many letters, it was just like I flipped through and be like, okay, I'm just gonna look at this, you know, look at the flyers, and just decided to take the trip. So I went to like 10 schools, and it was just like time to sit down and decide after them 10 schools, because it was just like I was set on them 10, but it came down to the final 5, and I was just like, this is my 5 right here. We're gonna go with these, and we just gonna go through, you know, find the one I want to go to, and I found it.
Who were those 5?
It was LSU, UGA, North Carolina, UConn, South Carolina, and that was about it, in Florida State.
And Florida State, now they've been heavily recruiting you. I know we was talking earlier before this, since 6th grade. Yeah. Somebody's been there since day one at one of those games. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, it was Coach Sue. It was just like, with Coach Cherry, we was going to every count, and I guess she just seen me since then. It's just like, she thought I was gonna be a star. So ever since then, I just stuck with her and was just like, you know, that lady saw something in me, so I'm gonna take my talent to her, because she's the one who saw it and told me I was gonna be something. So that was definitely the spot for me.
We are headed to Florida State, people. Florida State Seminoles. When you gonna check in now?
June 15th.
June 15th. When we come back, we're gonna talk about this experience she's about to have at Florida State. Go Seminoles, baby. Let's show some more stats. We coming right back. Wiz World TV.
I would say her ability to push the ball down the floor and push the ball to the basket and score. She sees the floor well, whereas her teammates getting more involved.
It's Wiz World TV, DJ Wiz, Naja Woodfox. Man, I thank you so much for giving me this interview. I know you've been so busy. How many interviews have you done, like, over the past couple of months? I mean, it's always an interview, a phone call about something.
It's something, always. I would most definitely say about 30 or maybe more.
Wow.
Just sad.
So, the date to report to Florida State is when?
June 15th.
June 15th. What did you expect? Are you excited? I know you're excited.
I'm very excited just to get away and see like a new side of the world. Like, it's just amazing. I'm just ready to go and just put in work.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Now, you've been down there already. We talked about that a little bit. Talk about the process of you going down there, meeting the coaches and the players and getting a chance to run a little bit with them. Let's talk about that.
Well, it was pretty good. I mean, we went down there, you know, sat down with the coaches for a day, and it was like abundant with the team, and I felt like I was like definitely with another version of the Peach County team, but better. So it was like very amazing for me and fun. And then we ran a couple games, you know, picked it up. I felt like this is just for me. Like, we played the same, we connected. So I was like, it's amazing just to be able to just be there with people that's just like you.
If your name is called ready to go this year, are you ready to go now? Are you ready to step onto that court right now?
Lace them up for them.
Lace them up for them.
Lace them up.
I can't wait. Now let's talk about, this can be a great career for you. I see you going to the WNBA. Is that something that you want to do?
I've always dreamed of it. It's not something I want to do. I just dreamed of it and feel like I'm going to live that dream.
And you're a smart girl, too. Let's talk about your grades at Peace County. Your grade point average was up there, like, what, 3.5 or something?
It was up there, 3.6. I think it ended this year with a 3.8.
And I'm sure going to Florida State, the grades is just going to continue to flow up just like that. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for being on Wiz World TV. Anybody you want to shout out to, we got to shout out to Mom, to Auntie Carla. Thank you so much for getting in touch with her for me. You know, you're a busy girl. I understand. I want to get on this court with you too, but I know you got some shout outs real quick. What you got for me?
I just want to thank God first, because without him I wouldn't be here. My parents, you know, my auntie, and everybody who worked out with me. It's just a blessing to have people like that to support me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I know you got a lot of these, but I want to give you a little gift. It's not much, but I want to send you away with a little something. Hey, Billy, come on, bring the gift on. He's so slow. He's sleepy. But I want to give you a little something. I know she's probably got plenty of these, but it's Wiz World TV. We got to send Naja home.
This is from my daddy.
We got to send her to Florida State with something. So thank you for being on the show again, Naja. This is how we do it. Wiz World TV, we out.